Hi, guys, and welcome back to Entrepreneur Launch Lounge, where we help working class individuals like you start and grow businesses that you can be proud of. Okay, so for today, we are talking about something that can be game changing if you can identify with this and you understand what it is and take advantage of it. And what is that thing that I'm talking about? I am talking about personality types and the specific personality traits that have proven to be the identical things that help business owners or entrepreneurs almost guarantee that they will be successful in their entrepreneurship journey. All right, so let's talk about these personality types. These personality types and what they are. So these personality types comes from the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. And what this is, it's a framework which categorizes individuals based on their preferences in four key areas. So one of those areas are extroversion, which is the E. There's the introversion, which is the I. There's the sensing, which is the S indicator. And then there is another N. There's the N that stands for intuition. Instead of using the second I for intuition, they gave it an N. And then there's thinking, which is represented in the T. And then there's feeling, which is represented with an F. Oh, and there's also judging and perceiving. Judging is J, perceiving is P for Paul. Here's a breakdown of these types and why these particular types excel in business. Okay, so we have the ENTP, which is the extroversion, the intuitive, the thinking, and the perceiving. So this person, their traits are creative, innovative, curious, and enthusiastic. Their strengths in business are excellent at brainstorming and generating new ideas. They thrive in fast-paced environments where adaptability is key. They have a natural ability to challenge norms and find unconventional solutions. Why this works? In ENTP, they love solving problems and exploring opportunities, making them fantastic entrepreneurs who can pivot and adapt quickly. Sounds pretty good to me. All right, next we have the ESTJ. This one's considered the executive. The first one, E and 10P, they were considered the visionary. This particular personality type is considered the executive. They are the ESTJ. Their traits are organized, practical, decisive, and results-oriented. Their strengths in business are they tend to excel in creating efficient systems and structures. They have strong leadership skills and ability to execute plans. They thrive in traditional business environments requiring discipline. I can't talk anymore. Just throw my whole vocab out the window. But requiring discipline and consistency. Why it works. ESTJs are natural managers who know how to take charge and deliver results. Okay. And they also build scalable, sustainable businesses. Okay, that makes sense. Next, we have the ENTJ. This person is considered the commander. Their traits are strategic, driven, assertive, and charismatic. Their strengths in business are master planners who focus on long-term goals. They are exceptional at inspiring and leading teams. They have strong decision-making ability, even under pressure. Okay, I can see that being very useful. And then why these characteristics work for them in business. The ENTJs are visionary leaders who turn ambitious ideas into reality through meticulous planning and execution. All right, that's the commander. All right, next we have the INTJ. This is considered to be, they're considered to be the architect. Their traits are analytical, independent, strategic, and perfectionistic. Their strengths in business are known for their deep focus and foresight, exceptional problem solvers who think long term. They thrive in roles requiring innovation and strategic planning. Why it works. INTJs excel in creating well thought out systems and strategies that give them a competitive edge in complex industries. Now remember each letter represented here in the acronyms. The INTJ would be the introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. Okay, remember the letters representing each acronym. The next one we have is the ISTJ. These people are considered to be the inspectors. Their traits are reliable, responsible, methodical, and detail oriented. Their strengths in business are great at organizing, analyzing, and following through. They're dependable and thrive in industries requiring precision. For instance, like industries such as finance or engineering. They are value tradition, logic, and efficiency. Okay, they value tradition, logic, and efficiency. Why it works for them in business. The ISTJs, which is the intuitive, the S is, what's that? Sensing, thinking, and judging. Okay. They ensure everything runs smoothly, making them invaluable for running stable and consistent businesses. All right. So let's think about what most of these have in common, what these different personality types have in common, and why they're so invaluable, so successful in business. And if you tend to have a similar personality trait, which I'll leave a link down below to take the Myers-Briggs test yourself. I don't know if there's a fee for it or not, but I think there are a lot of things online that you could take that are very similar, that are free. But anyway, the big picture for them is that the big picture thinking for them, these different types, they tend to have a big picture thinking. That's kind of one of the things that they all have in common. And so the N types, they tend to be visionary thinkers and excellent at spotting opportunities. These are the ENTPs, the ENTJs, and the INTJs. All right. So the next thing that these personality types have in common, that this particular group, the ones that include the J's, they tend to have a strong lenience towards execution, strength in executing things, which can be very valuable. And if you have an idea, you want to be able to you want to have all the tools available to you to to execute these things. So these types are the J types. They're good at execution. They are the ESTJs, the ENTJs, the INTJs, and ISTJs. And these tend to excel in executing plans and staying organized. I think the funny thing is I took this many years ago and I can't remember what I was, but I do believe I had a J in there because that makes sense for me now that I'm thinking of it. Next ones are, now these, all these types, they definitely have these main things in common, and that is leadership and strategy. All 5 types bring a unique combination of creativity, structure, and resilience, and these things can be super critical in an entrepreneurship journey. Many of you who are tapping into this channel, you have some interest in entrepreneurship, or you would not be here watching this video. And if you have some interest in entrepreneurship, you are an adult, or if you've tried any entrepreneurship ventures at all, you know that being an entrepreneur is not for the light at heart. It can be very grueling. It can be very depressing. It can be very discouraging. You can even feel like you're getting embarrassed sometimes because things are not going your way, or you tell people your ideas and they think it sounds crazy. And then you try to implement to prove them wrong. Things don't work out that well. So yeah, it's definitely for people with a little bit of a thick skin. And a lot of these traits definitely come down to being resilient. You have to be an entrepreneur, you have to have a sense of creativity. And one of the strongest suits, I think, is that if you have creativity and resilience, that you also are able to input or implement a sense of structure so that you can actually get things that you set out to do, you can actually get those things accomplished. So a lot of these personality types, a lot of these people that you will find with these similar personality types are the Steve Jobs, the Oprah Winfrey's, the Elon Musk. You can find a lot of these people with very similar personality types that are mentioned here. And the best thing that you can do if you don't have time to take this personality type, the test or whatever, what have you, is to evaluate your own strengths. Evaluate things you love doing, the things you hate doing, things that you kind of don't mind doing, but you're not passionate about. Discover what strengths that you have personally. And if you don't have all of the strengths and tools that you need to feel like you can be successful, it's a good idea to identify those in your community or the people that you may need on your team to recruit that embody some of the personality types or some of the strengths that you do not have. So it doesn't have to become a situation where you feel restricted or confined because you don't have this specific personality type, because it doesn't have to, things don't have to end there. So what I would suggest is, if you're able to take this personality test, to take advantage of it, or look at some other free ones online and see what some of your strengths are and play off of those strengths, and then use the things that you're not so strong at, use those to outsource that to other people. All right, guys, it's been awesome hanging out with you guys today here in the Entrepreneur Launch Lounge. I look forward to seeing you guys again later. Please leave some information down there about some personality types and traits that you have that have been proven to be very helpful for you in being successful in business, or even on your current working job, your regular 9-to-5, because that's what we're here. Us 9-to-5ers, we're building a business that we can be proud of here on Entrepreneur Launch Lounge. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day, and please hit the subscribe button for more videos similar to these. Bye-bye for now.